Hello everyone, this is Dr. Navarisam, Assistant Professor, Department of Technology at Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. I am here to discuss about the Hypobaric Food Storage System. So in this presentation, we will discuss about what is food storage and what is the need of a food storage, what are the different types of treatments available to preserve the fruits and vegetable products, and what is the advantage and disadvantages of using this hypobaric food storage system. First, what is the need of a food storage system? We know fruits and vegetables are a perishable food products. Why it is perishable means it has a high moisture content and which will spoil or deteriorate very quickly just after they are harvested. So the rate of deterioration is depends on a many factors and including the way they are stored or the ambient where we are storing it. So the storage conditions of any food products may increase their marketability from few days to several months or even a year. So post harvest behavior also depending upon the type of the food products what we are storing. So the proper storage conditions will also protect the food product or fruits and vegetables from the contamination, spoilage or even deteriorations. So there are three categories in the food storage treatments: physical treatment, biological treatment, and chemical treatments. In our case, we are comes under physical treatment. As I already said that pressure treatment is one of the physical treatment. So the application of a pressure other than the atmospheric pressure to the fresh or any processed food products, that will be termed as a pressure treatment. So what is the aim of a pressure treatment? So that we can ensure the food product which is biologically safe, as well as we can extend their storage life. The application of the pressure maybe ranges from different, like from low to high. So here are some of the example of pressure treatments that will be applied to the fresh as well as the processed foods. So high pressure, that is above 10 power 5 kilopascal, can be applied for the processed one, and for fresh produce we can apply hypobaric pressure and atmospheric pressure and hyperbaric pressure, because we can protect our fresh produce from the physical damages also. Then we can say it is one of the novel method of food preservation, and especially to control the post harvest losses like rots and other physical damages. And it is also one of the low pressure treatment that will offer considerable potential as a method to prevent the post harvest losses of a horticultural and also other perishable commodities, say for example fruits, vegetables, flowers, even a meat products also. So the hypobaric system is a form of a CA storage. What is CA? It is nothing but controlled atmospheric storage condition. So as we know, it is a low pressure treatment. So we can say it is a sub-atmospheric pressure storage system. So the storage life of many fruits and vegetables can be extended by reducing the pressure at the low temperature conditions, that is called a refrigeration system. So in these systems we can evacuate the ethylene production so that the respiration or the availability of the gases will be reduced, so that the shelf life of the fruits and vegetables can be improved. So what is the principle behind this storage condition system? So the produce is placed at a given temperature. So we know, or we can we could see in the previous slide. So it is stored under refrigeration system. So we prefer only low temperature conditions in a sealed container, and at a constant sub-atmospheric pressure is maintained. That is, we are giving a low pressure with a continuous evacuation of the released air by the fruits and vegetables. So the produce is ventilated by air saturated with the water vapor. So we know there will be an evacuation of the air. So there will be a vacuum system to evacuate the air which is produced by the respiration of fresh produce. So at low pressure, that may be the range we have given here, 278 mm mercury or even a less pressure, the microorganisms, they cannot be grow or their growth will be retarded. We could consider this Dalton's law, or even we can apply this law for the our preservation technique. So the partial pressure of each component gas in the air is changed in direct proportion to the total pressure as a consequences of a property of a gases, which is described in the Dalton's law. So it is applicable for all other gases. So which states that we can apply for the post harvest of a horticulture or any agricultural produce. So the reduction in the pressure will also reduces the partial pressure, that is the partial of a O2. So that O2 may be available for the flowers, plants, fruits, and also the vegetables in a store. So which which defines the reduction in the pressure, also reduce the partial pressure of a O2. So that is the direct proportion. So we could clarify with the formula, that is partial pressure of oxygen in the store, which is equal to P1 minus VPD into 21 divided by P naught. So P naught is nothing but the outside pressure at a normal temperature, and P1 is nothing but the pressure inside the store, and VPD is nothing but vapor pressure deficit inside the store. So here the gas diffusion taking place under hypobaric conditions. So during this process, reducing pressure in a vacuum chamber. So as we already said that, so our product is evacuated, right? So that is the condition. So the partial pressure of gases in the chamber also will falls down. So that's what the principle says. So the fixed law of a diffusion says that the gases inside the plant tissue will move outward in the direction of a lower concentration to maintain the gases equilibrium. So when we are evacuating the air in the conditions, that is the atmospheric conditions, so the air which is present in the food product will be come out. So I mean from the higher portion to lower portion, that is from the fruits to the atmosphere. So again we can reduce the air in the atmosphere, so it will be maintained at a hypobaric conditions. So consequently the partial pressure of the gases in the plant cell will also decreases. So this is the schematic diagram of a hypobaric storage condition. So it has all the walls and the facilities like to control the flow of air, air inlet. There will be air inlet and needle wall, and so our product is stored at low temperature as well as the low what is that vacuum condition. So there will be a vacuum gauge and a pressure gauge and the thermometer to measure the temperature, and also it has other components like bubblers and makeup water also. So we could easily understand by using the schematic diagram. So what are all the advantages of this hypobaric systems? So it is one of the additional benefits of hypobaric system as removal of the ethylene from the store and even from individual fruits and vegetables. So during the ethylene synthesis, we know there will be a conversion of a one amino acid, amino cyclopropane cyclic acid, that is ACC, to ethylene. So that will makes a oxidation reaction. So therefore, the low O2 partial pressure in the hypobaric conditions may reduce the ethylene production also. And this pressure, no, 2 to 5 kilopascal, that is a hypobaric condition. The fungal rods or any other fungal infections can be inhibited at a higher ranges. So these conditions maintain your fruit at a firmed and also like fresh also, resulting in the prevention of a fungal penetration by extending the quiescent stage of a fungal spores. So unlike CA, that is the controlled atmospheric conditions, the MAP, that is modified atmospheric conditions, are achieved by decreasing the pressure, which will reducing the partial pressure of O2 without the introduction of any other gases. So disadvantages are there, few disadvantages, especially when we are removing the moisture and other air, there will be a chance of a desiccation of our product. So we can prevent that the reduction the weight by spraying some of the water before going for the hypobaric treatment, and it is a cost expensive. So these chambers probably may not be feasible for all the large quantity. And thank you so much for listening.